What's up everyone, Kewbix here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Over the last several years, it has been my dream to be a part of this series, and so this year I am so honored to be kicking off the Puzzle Advent Calendar 2022. Now most of you who are watching this video are probably cubers and have therefore most definitely heard of the Puzzle Advent Calendar, but if you have not, let me give a brief description of it for you right now. The Puzzle Advent Calendar is a yearly collaboration between some of the best puzzle creators and YouTubers, featuring 24 original and unique puzzles and daily videos across many different channels. Now, for the remainder of the month of December, each of the Puzzle Advent Calendars will be posted in the playlist that is linked down in the description below. So if you want to keep up to date with all these daily videos, make sure to check out the playlist and keep your eye on it every day. Anyways, in today's video, I will be introducing 3 Zock puzzles, which are quite literally some of the most incredible puzzles I have ever seen in person. Now, these puzzles are made by bcubes, which I will link his Instagram and YouTube down in the description. So definitely make sure to go check that out and subscribe to his channel. Also, make sure to subscribe to Cubes Made Easy, whose channel will also be linked down in the description below, and he will be making tomorrow's video, so stay tuned for that as well. Alright, that's it for me. Now let's show off these beautiful puzzles, which I know you guys have been so impatiently waiting to see. Alright, what are we waiting for? Let's get into it. But before we take a look at these puzzles, we will read this short letter which gives a general overview and introduction of them. Alright, it reads, "Hey Kewbix, for my Puzzle Advent Calendar puzzles, I made 3 Zock mods, which are those 3 colorful ones that you saw. But I'm sending you 5 mods in total. The first 2, with a black base, are a normal Zock and a Zock hexagonal bipyramid. These 2 cubes are the basis for the rest of the shape mods. As for my Puzzle Advent Calendar puzzles, the cube with the green base is an axis Zock made by extending the uncut faces of the hexagonal bipyramid. The blue cube is just a bump or mirror version of this puzzle, just like a standard mirror cube is to a 3x3. And the red cube is a bump or mirror version of this green axis Zock. So it's basically this green one, except each of the pieces are slightly different shapes. These are made with 3D printed extensions. All the faces are sanded down to remove the 3D printed layer lines. PLA can be pretty sensitive to heat or light, so I would recommend not leaving them in a hot car or in the sun for a prolonged time. Merry Cubing Christmas, bcubes." Well, thank you so much bcubes for sending me these puzzles. It really means a lot, and I'm super excited to take a look at them and try to solve them. And Merry Christmas to you too. Okay, so all of these puzzles are mods of the standard 2x2x3, which you've most likely seen before. This cube can turn by single turns on this axis, but only double turns on these axes. And this cube is the base of all of these puzzles. Probably the most similar one would be this cube, which if you turn this axis 90 degrees, you can easily see the 4 pieces on top and the 6 pieces and all these faces right here. It can do single turns on these layers, but only double turns on all of these layers. Because as you can see, if you only do a single turn, you can't move this layer right here. And so that means the solved state, while it technically is with all the colors solved, it can also be like this, where you're free to turn any of the layers. And in this case, not all the same colors are on the same side. And so then this cube is the same as this one if you offset it by this much, which is the same thing you do with this cube. Now it can do single turns on these 3 layers of this axis, but only double turns on these 2 layers of these axes. And so it might be kind of hard to see, but you have the 4 pieces on top and the 6 pieces on the front and side. And so the green axis Zock can be made turnable if you offset it by this much. Here are the 4 top pieces and the 6 front and side pieces. So it can do single turns on these 3 layers of this axis, and again, only double turns on these 2 layers on these 2 axes. And so I do just want to take a moment to acknowledge how beautiful these puzzles are. Not only the base color, but also these really shiny stickers. It is so mesmerizing to look at. And oh, look at this. A sticker fell off of one of the little corners. Anyways, yeah, they look super amazing. This kind of reminds me of a holographic Pokemon card, and this one looks very Christmassy. Alright, anyways, we'll move on to the blue puzzle now. So this is like a mirror cube version of the green cube. You can see here that these are the 4 top pieces, and these are the 6 front and side pieces, split along these lines, and these as well. And the reason the base of these puzzles are hexagonal bipyramids is because you can see the hexagon base, and then bipyramids because you have the top and the bottom. And then finally, for the red puzzle, this puzzle's pretty big, and again, it looks really amazing. Let's see where it offsets. Okay, right here. So just like the other ones, you always turn them about the same amount. So here are the 6 front pieces that move along these lines. And then it's kind of hard to see it on this face, but here are your 6 pieces. And then the top, you have your 4 pieces right here. So these are pretty wacky, and I'm sure there'll be a challenge to solve. And so I do really quickly want to start with this puzzle, just to get a hang of the standard 2x2x3, but with a little twist. Okay, but I have to remember that the solved state isn't quite where the colors match, so I'm gonna have to solve it based on that. Let's scramble it up. Let's try to match up a white piece. Green with green, okay. And now yellow, got that. Red, blue, green, blue, green. Okay, now let's do the middle pieces. Okay, so this piece and this piece need to switch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay, what case is this on this cube? Oh. Oh, so this case is whenever you go like this. R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U2. So we'll offset it to right here. Now we need to swap this and that. So R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, U2. And there we go. Solved. That took kind of a long time, so I'm not going to attempt this one, but I will go right into this green one first. So I guess when I make the top layer, I'm going to be looking for this first. Match up 2 reds with the greens corresponding, and then 2 oranges with the white corresponding. I do really like how these look. And scrambled, oh my gosh, that looks so amazing. Dude, that looks like a Christmas ornament. Or no, like stained glass windows in churches. Okay. I kind of just want to keep it like that and put it on the shelf. After I solve it, I might honestly mess it up again. And I'll put it on the mantle over my fireplace. Oh, never mind. Okay, now what was I even going to do again in the first place? Okay, I have red and green. Let's try to match this up with another red. Okay, they're all in the top layer. I'll match it up with another red and green. Maybe this piece. Put it back here. Now the next thing I was looking for was orange over here with white connected to it. This one. Sorry if it's kind of hard to follow along with what I'm doing, because honestly, I'm really not sure 100% what I'm doing. Yeah, okay, so this is how it's going to be solved. So I got one layer done. This layer up here might actually be done too. Actually, blue's going to be opposite of green. I'll have to turn this bottom layer like that. So this is the right way to hold the bottom. Now I got to do the middle pieces. This piece might go here, except it might be turned 180 degrees. I'll get back to you in a moment once I figure out what the heck I'm even supposed to do next. And this one's actually supposed to be easy because these two don't even have colors. Okay, so I think I figured it out. Basically, I just need to do a bunch of these algorithms to swap around 2 pieces at a time until they flip and are solved. And so I just did that to flip this piece, which was 180 degrees and in a spot over here, and I got it to switch to this spot and turn 180 degrees. So now it matches up with this piece and also with this top piece over here. So now everything's solved except these 2 pieces, and whenever only 2 pieces next to each other are messed up, it's just that algorithm again. R2, U2, R2, U2, R2, and now we offset it a tiny bit and the cube is solved. Alright, 1 down and only 2 more to go, except these will be a pain. So that actually wasn't that bad. It was a pretty cool challenge, and I think this is something that I could time myself at and actually drop my times pretty well. But now moving on to a way bigger challenge, we have these 2 puzzles, and they don't even have separate colors on all of the sides. So they're really just mirror cube versions of an already pretty decently hard cube. But I'll never know what they're like if I don't try it, so I guess we'll get to scrambling them up now. I guess I'll just start with this one, and the only way to solve it is to solely base it off of the shapes of the pieces. I'm not even gonna look at what it's supposed to look like originally. It won't really matter, because I'm not gonna remember it. What in the world? What is this? Oh, this looks crazy. How am I gonna solve this? Yeah, I guess here goes nothing. Alright, well I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm almost out of storage, so I'm not gonna talk through this solve. I'll just get my overview at the end. But yeah, roll the time lapse. Yes! Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I did do a lot of that off camera because even with the time lapse, it would have been so long. But it honestly only took maybe about 5 minutes, so really not that bad. And it was actually a really fun solve too. It really got me thinking, and I enjoyed it a lot. So I'll probably try to solve this again right afterward and see if maybe I get a more unlucky case or just cases I haven't run into yet. But yeah, not bad. I really like this. Now, onto the final cube, the red one. Let's just scramble it up real quick. There's no point in looking at what the solve state looks like. Alright, this should be good enough. Guys, I've been doing this for so long, and I just realized maybe I should have looked at what the solve state looked like, because none of the top 4 pieces line up no matter what orientation I choose. So this is gonna take a while to even figure out what my goal even is. Okay, never mind. They actually do match up. It just took a really long time to finally find 2 pieces that actually did. And now we have to do that with the rest. Okay, there we go. I just got each of the duos on the top layer and on the bottom layer matched up. Now we only have to solve the middle layer. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to swap pieces around using double turns. Okay, I found where the 3 layers match up. I guess I just need to swap these 2 pieces around. So let's try that really quick using the R2U2 algorithm. Oh, there we go. Oh wow, I can't believe I actually just did that. Oh, it looks so green right there. Alright, that's it. I guess I just solved all of these. That was actually a super fun challenge. I really enjoyed solving these, and the turning quality is very nice, considering these are all 3D printed. I literally thought these were modded just from a cube that's already been manufactured because they are made so well. The turning is so nice, the stickers are really nice, and they're just really cool and great cubes in general. They were a really fun solving experience, and I really like the way they look, so I'll have them in a super special place on my shelf. Again, thank you so much to bcubes for making these and sending them to me. It spiced up my collection a bit with some super cool non-WCA events that I've never even seen before in my life. Alright, well that was super fun, and these puzzles are definitely very cool and unique. So with that said, cue the outro. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and again, if you want to see the rest of the Puzzle Advent Calendar videos, definitely make sure to check out the playlist that I linked down in the description below, because it will be updated daily with each new video in the series. Also, don't forget to subscribe to bcubes, who made these super awesome Zock cubes, and make sure to subscribe to Cubes Made Easy so you don't miss out on tomorrow's video. Alright, that's it for me, and I'll see you guys again on day 12. Merry Christmas Eve, and peace.